Good morning all. Play some Bad Battles. We are 2 off Platinum with the Pyromancer. And we're 15 off Platinum with the Mage. We are just going to do ranked random though. I'm not fussed about specifically doing one or the other. Let's jump into a new ranked game. We are the Berserker. We start with a Jinx. We've seen this before. We're not going to pay too much attention to like specifically trying to make a build. We are basically just going to buy anything we can so we win. So we'll buy a weapon because we need a weapon. We don't care about after 7 seconds. Oh, all items of the... maybe we do get this. So we just see everything. Yeah, let's buy this. Let's see everything. What does it do again? Items of all classes are offered in the shop. After 7 seconds, we gain 1 of every type of buff. It's only once. After 7 seconds, once. But it does mean we get everything in the shop. Is that going to dilute the items that we actually care about? Probably, actually. Let's not buy that. Let's just roll past it. Let's just roll past it. Let's not think too hard about that. Let's move a star across here. Let's grab a piggy bank. Let's grab some healing herbs. And then we'll grab a rock. Let's send this. I don't know how... Oh, actually, I don't think you're hitting the rock. You're not. Doesn't really matter. Don't know how good this is going to be. Don't know how bad it's going to be. We have a Jinx on turn 1, which is kind of crazy, but we don't really have any healing. We almost won that. We were 1 swing away. What have we got actually? We've got the Duffle Bag, haven't we? So items inside, during Battle Rage, they trigger 35% faster and we take 25% reduced damage. Don't think you want the Forging Hammer. Don't think you want a pan. I am going to buy a wooden sword though. We're going to roll. There's some bag space. We're going to buy shell. We're going to roll past all this as well. There's a banana and another shell. We take both. You now hit everything you need to. We send. There's another rock. I think we're going to buy that in case we see a bag of stones. Kind of feeling the bag of stones right now. Hero sword and a broom with a banana. We basically have the exact same setup, only we go faster and take less damage. And you've got a booklet and we're getting destroyed. Not really sure how that functions. Okay. Spicy banana, stoned, or thornburst. I think spicy banana is not very good. It has been buffed, so 60% chance to gain a heat every time a banana activates. If we started with an amulet of feasting, maybe we'd go spicy banana. Thornburst, it's not bad. It stuns. We'd have to migrate into a stun build. We're not really doing a stun build. Stone's not the worst thing in the world. We do have some stones ready for bag of stones. I think we get this. There's the bag of stones. There's a whetstone, bag space, and a shell. I think we go bag space first so we can fit everything in. We have to waste a spot on that to get both the stones in so they both go faster. I'm kind of okay with it. You can now go up here. The broom can come down 1. Shell, whetstone... You want to hit both the weapons. You need to go in somehow. During Battle Rage, things are triggering faster, so you probably want to go there. And then the banana wants to go here. Stone can go here. Stone does not need to go quicker. Neither does the shell. Oh, well, it's because of that. That's why we're not making a hero sword. Now we're making a hero sword. We've got the star in. We probably don't need it in for this next turn, so we send it like this. I mean, again, I feel pretty confident with the build we've got. I don't know how we're losing every game again. We've got HP regen. We've got a banana for more heals. We've got infinite stones trickling some damage. And we've got a Jinx, making everything go faster. And yet, we almost lost that. It's insane. We don't normally lose this much. This is crazy to me. Hero Sword can now go here. Broom can go up. Better yet, we can probably get rid of the broom now. I'm going to get rid of the broom. We're going to put... Can we just put everything in this bag? Jinx doesn't really need to make the stones go faster, but it will. Absolutely will. Stone can go there. The banana probably wants to go in that bag. So does Jinx, though. I'm going to say Jinx does not need to be in this bag for 5 seconds to go slightly faster and trigger twice. I'm going to say that's okay. You can go there. Piggy Bang, you want to touch the rejuvenation healing herbs. Don't need to touch a star. Could also move you back one more, actually. Like that, and put the banana in. You also touched the sword. Yeah, I forgot about that. So sword and healing herb, you touch 2 things. We can get another piggy bank. We may as well. For a second, that works. Another shell, that works. We roll past this. A snowman. Ooh, we could go a bit of a frosty build. What do you do? We're not going to make fires. I guess we get 2 gloves of haste to make a falcon blade and sit pretty with a falcon blade. You probably want to go there for both the Jinx and the banana, so both of those go faster. Don't think we need any of this stuff. We roll past it. We do need armor. We could even go more rocks and go stone golem. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and make a stone golem. We can also get another banana and put it here. The stone doesn't really matter right now. Let's send this. Do we need you? No, we don't need you. Let's send it. Have some coffee in this fight. Crazy. Present, that's an instant purchase, but we'll buy, we want present, we want fanny pack, we want the health potion, we can't afford everything, so that's what we're going to do. We have no crazy ramp right now, I guess. Which is definitely a problem. It's definitely a problem. But we also need to get the present in somehow. So, for a turn, I guess we do that. Present is bought and goes there. You go here, stone goes there. You come out, you go here, so we have a Shelly. Don't need the rock in, don't need this in, don't need this in, don't need this in, send. Alright. Hero sword, dagger, broom. No healing other than the couple of healing herbs you've got. So we should flat out win this because our build, I feel like, has much more going on. You do have a lot of crit chance though, I forgot about that. We did win, we smashed them. Now we basically get everything bought for us and we have to sell things, so this is okay. We don't need you, we don't need you, we don't need these, but we'll hold on to them for a second. I would like another health potion to make another Shelly. And then we need bag space. I'm not going to make a goob. Although a steel goob could go pretty hard here, because it can infinitely buff the stones. Or we make a falcon blade, which could be good. A falcon blade could be good. Steel Goob could also be really tasty. It does give us armor, and when we have armor, stoned means we take 20% minus damage. I think we're not going to go Falcon Blade. I think we're going to grab a Goob and go Steel Goober. We're going to lock it. We're going to buy the blueberries, and then we're going to roll for bag space. I mean, there's some bag space. It's not great. So, I guess we sell a piggy bank, we buy bag space, we put it here. You go there, you go in double fanny. Yep, we want Shelly's hitting there, so you're going to have to come out and go here. Ew, that sucks. Fixed. Health pot goes in, Shelly hits the health pot, Shelly goes in, we make double Shelly, or 2 Shellys. Rejuvenation healing herbs can go anywhere, blueberries can go in here. In fact, they want to go there, they want to go there. We got a star, we got a stone, we got a piggy bank. I think we're going to sell the piggy bank. And send it. I think 2 Shellys is going to be fine in this build. Yeah, let's send it like this. We've got a goob reserved. We'll see what we can get. You're making a lightsaber goob, you've got an amulet of feasting, hitting 2 foods, fungi blade, and you're hitting 1. We should win this as well. If we don't win this, it's because our build just sucks, I guess. You're gaining a bit of max health compared to us. How are we losing this, man? I mean, you're hitting for 10. We're about hitting for 10 as well, with both the stones. We have way more healing than you do. Oh, I guess the goob was healing more than we were. I don't know how we lost this. That's ridiculous to me. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, I guess they had a lot of vampirism? Did they have a lot of vampirism? 9? Vampirism healed for 159. Goober healed for 54. I mean, I don't know how we lost that. I guess we started to ramp at like the, I don't even know, the 20-second mark? Oh, and it was fatigue that, no, we didn't start to ramp. Fatigue just took over. Whereas a lightsaber did 200. Oh, I guess, yeah, they just have more damage. Double weapons, I guess. Hungry blade as well. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, I guess. Double Shelly is now being buffed. We've got a random puppy buffing things. I guess we pop you in. Don't think we care about this bag, but it is a free bag. Don't need you. 20% chance to inflict poison. We may as well pop it in. Star Rock Rejuvenation Healing Herbs. It means we're not going to buy a goober this round. I'm going to say that's fine. We put the rock in here. We would like you to hit both Shellys, but you're not going to do that. Unless we move the... No, it doesn't fit. That's fine, you can just hit 1 per, I guess. Healing Herbs, Star, we send. We got 3 gold, we could also buy more blueberries, so we get more mana. We don't actually need mana right now, it doesn't do anything for us. So maybe we don't do that? No, we don't need mana. Axe could be good, bag space could be good, I don't think we need either right now. Probably should have grabbed the axe. Last goal, let's just roll. Alright, let's send it. I think we lose. Double broom, double Shelly, and a fatigue corrupted crystal. Oh, and a pan. Can't forget the pan. I mean, we now do have double Shellys. They are both ramping, so 9.6, 9.23, slowly ramping. Maybe this is all we needed, double Shelly. Maybe that's all we needed. Blood goo. We've been given a free blood goo. We've been given a free white lily collar. We don't need a buckler. We don't need the dagger. We don't need the sand. I don't think we need the toad. Nope. We're getting rid of the toad. That gives us 8 gold. We can sell a healing herb. And that'll give us 10 gold. We don't need to stun people. I don't want blacksmith. Chieftain could be good. Pack Leader could be good. I think we go Pack Leader. Yeah, we're going to sell a Healing Herb and we're going to go Pack Leader. We don't have any luck, do we? We only have one gemstone. Yeah, we're going to sell a Healing Herb. We're going to go Pack Leader. You're going to go right here. We miss a pet, but I think that's okay. We don't need you anymore. We're not going to make a Steel Goober. There's another doggo with some damage. We've got bag space. We're going to have to reorganize bag spaces to get this bad boy in. Blood Goober. Start about, we gain 3 Vampirisms, 6 activations. We deal 10 magic damage with 100% lifesteal. Deal +1 damage for each Vampirism. Okay, you also want to hit both the stones. This might be really difficult to get everything in as activators, because ideally we'd probably want this on the stones, which means this doesn't get the crit chance from this. It just means the stones are going to get crit chance. Maybe we should get a Steel Goober as well. Maybe we should do that. Let's redo bags. This gives crit chance to the Blood Goob, so it does kind of want to be here. It means this rock's going to have a lot more damage than everything else. This rock doesn't really do anything, so we probably want to put the blueberries there instead. Ooh, but they're an activator, so we do want to do that. This is only hitting 4 things, technically. Yeah, I don't like how we've got this. The bag of stones isn't really working for me. The only other thing I can think of doing is just using 1 stone. And then, like, putting the sword here. Or maybe even moving this across or something. We're going to go with this. We've got bag here. We're going to reserve that. We're going to keep this reserved. We are going to keep the goob reserved because I think we turned this into a Steel Goober. I don't know if Steel Goober buffs the damage of this. I don't think it does because it deals magic damage, not melee damage. But then we'd put a Steel Goober here, like this, and then the Vampire Goober up 1. I would like this to gain crit chance from the White Lily Collar, so it might be a misplay buffing these rocks, seeing as I've got a 70% accuracy as opposed to 90. We are going to gain some luck, so the accuracy shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's send this and see how we go. We've got 2 lives. Have some coffee in this fight. Oh, they're going to steal all my buffs, gain loads of armor, and then Chili Goob to ramp. Alright. I think the White Lily Collar and the poison did it for me. 100% accuracy, 58% crit, and 77% crit. You had no crit, because you're not in either of these items, which kind of sucks. Alright. You're forever going to have to live there or there, basically. Which is kind of okay, I think. If we want to make a Steel Goober, we don't have the bag space for it, so I'm actually leaning away from the Steel Goober at this point because we've got this Goober. I think we don't take a Steel Goober. We keep this because it's a 0.5 stamina cost, fast activator 1.4, and it's got fast poison. 3.2, 3.5. +2 damage for each pet. I would like this. I just don't know where I would put you, unless we just put you down here for a second. It means you don't gain the benefit. We could just move this down 1, put you here, and then put this here. So you go there, just so it gains the extra crit chance. It hits 1 pet. It is what it is. You can go back in. We've got a star item. We have no treasure item currently, so you probably want to go back in while we roll. We need more bag space. An axe I don't think we need. I don't think we need any of this. There's another pupper. There's bag space. We want this for the present. And then we can put you in. Oh, we already have an accessory, don't we? So this doesn't do anything. It just makes us use less stamina. We don't actually need that anymore. We could go with Box of Riches. I wouldn't mind another Power Popper. This is where we probably should have bought the Forging Hammer right off the bat. But we didn't. I don't think we need another Blood Goober. I am going to want the Power Popper. I am going to want the Corrupted Crystal. I am going to want the Unidentified Amulet. We send it like this. You also want to be getting crit chance. You're a weapon, aren't you? So you want to be leaning on both. Yeah, okay, we misplayed that. Steel Goob, Double Bow, we smashed him. I don't know how we smashed him exactly, but okay. It is what it is. Don't need a buckler. Another bag of stones. We've got 4 rocks. We could make a stone golem with a heart container. That could be kind of fun. We would need another activator. It would have insane crit chance. That could be kind of fun. Strong Demonic Flask. That is the crafted one. Opponent drops below 50%, or I drop below 25%. Consume this and deal 0.6 damage for each debuff on your opponent with 100% lifesteal. For 3 seconds, reduce the opponent's healing by 30%. I don't think we need this. We have no debuff, so we're going to sell it for 7. Spike Poker, don't need it. Small green gemstone, we have no gem slots available to us. We've only got 1 on this sword, so we'll hold on to it for the time being. Snowball, I don't think we need a snowball at all. Nope, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell the little green gemstone. We keep the bag of stones, we keep the stone, we keep the star. Power of the Moon could be nice. Shielded could also be nice. What do you do again? Nope, we go False Life. I'm going to say we buy the amulet first to see what it is. Chance-based effects of the star items are more likely to trigger. That's pretty big. Because this, on both the Shellies, means we have a higher % chance to cleanse debuffs. Or an additional debuff, sorry. It would give this more crit chance. And it would mean this triggers more often. Interesting. With a bit more bag space, you know, we would be able to do some crazy, crazy things. We could even move the shell. Oh no, because it's in this bag, which makes everything go faster. Or Shellies go faster, sorry. Just trying to think what else we could do here. Because obviously this could go here like this, so it gains crit chance and it gains damage. We want the bird there though. False Life wants to go in. If we buy the Corrupted Crystal, it also wants to go in here. This definitely wants to stay. I think we have to reorganize our bags again. Oh, and there's the Forging Hammer, which we absolutely want. So we can start making better versions of dogs and stuff. This seems to be... It seems to give us this a lot when we're the Berserker. I don't know why we just don't start with that or something like the other bags. Okay, we got 3 gold. We're going to save everything we've currently got. We can't get the present back in, but this has to be in. Because it basically just means we get more gold and then we just sell everything that we make and then we can just have more gold. Let's redo the... We could roll once for a single bag slot or a 4 slot on offer. We didn't get a 4 slot on offer. We'll hold on to it in case we need to buy it. There's another pet as well. We'll lock this. And we don't need the potion. So let's redo bags. You're hitting 4 things. Sword, 2.3 on the wolf emblem. Both stones at 2.5. You're hitting everything that's important at the top. You're not hitting the sword, which sucks. But I'm going to say that's fine. We could even move it down one, you know. And then turn both the Shellies around. But I kind of like the way that both the Shellies are hitting the Amulet of Fortune. White Lily Collar's hitting everything. This just doesn't hit the sword, which I'm going to say is fine. Let's send. It's looking alright. Axe, sword, dagger. You've also gained the crit thing. We have way more crit than you do. 17, 7, 79, 66. Not to mention 66 on you as well. They've got 94 because of that.
Yeah.
Now, damage-wise, how do we look here? The stones were dealing the most damage, and then it was Hero Sword, then Forging Hammer, and then the Blood Goo before the Courage Puppy. Interesting. You're not gaining crit chance because you're not getting touched by this, I've just realised. Ugh. Can't believe I've done this. That's very unfortunate. Because I would like this to have crit chance. Okay. Don't need a boomerang, don't need a rat, don't need a mushroom, don't need a phoenix. That gains 14 gold. I think this round we should have gained 12 gold. You've crafted this fella. That's nice. You can stay where you are. 20% faster for each food. Ooh. You're a 2.8 second activator. Ooh. Is this where we move this up? Move this across if we could, and then we put you here. So you hit one pet, go 10% faster. You hit one food, you go 20% faster. If we had another 2 bag slots, we'd move this just across completely. Maybe, and then we'd put the blueberries next to him. I'm not sure. I don't know if we want more buffs or we want more damage. Is this where, because this sword's doing nothing, buffing nothing, and gaining no buffs except the crit chance, is this where we just move this down here somewhere? And we don't care about that sword anymore. And instead we start filling this board with dogs. It very well might be. I think we do this, right? So these stones have bonkers crit chance. We probably do need to reorganize bags again, I'm not gonna lie. You don't really need to be there, you don't really need to be there. Shelly's can just go anywhere, it doesn't really matter. Shelly like that, Shelly like that. This can be on the side. And then you, I mean, can go here. Right? This really wants to go down one. I'm very annoyed that that does not go where it needs to go. If we move this down one, we just move the bags right one, and that would function correctly, right? So we'd do that. We'd bring you down one, you move in one. So now this still gives everything crit chance. It still hits all the pets except for the Jinx, which means it's hitting 7 pets. Is that the correct maths? It means it's got an 80% chance, 90% chance, 94% crit chance? Yeah. Yeah. So this technically just wants to hit one more pet and we're golden and everything is just dead. We could also put you here. You don't hit both the Shellys. No, we need the bag of stones here to just be activators. That's fine. You don't hit both the Shellys anymore. So maybe we do spin you 2 around and we can put false life here still. You don't hit as many pets. You were hitting 3. You now hit 2. I'm going to say that is absolutely okay. All 3 weapon dogs are getting the crit chance. The stones are getting the crit chance. We can probably just hero sword here. So it goes faster, inflicts more poison, and gets crit chance. This needs to touch all the other pets. That's unfortunate. How would we do that without messing up bags? I don't see how we do such a thing. We could take the present out for one turn and put you here. You, chance-based effects are more likely to trigger. You want to be right there, but again, no bag space to do so unless we put you here. Right? You go here, you go here. So that means we get more crit chance out of this thing. You go there, there's bag space. Yeah, you have to go along that row as well for the crit chance. You don't crit, but you do inflict poison. So that's kind of okay. Banana, blueberries. I guess blueberries just go in anywhere. Stone goes in anywhere. Rejuvenation, healing herbs go anywhere. Can't get the banana anymore. It would go there, but we've got an amulet in the way, so this gets sold. We keep the present because it's OP. We ain't got nowhere to put it. We send this. I'm looking. This is looking way better to me now. This doesn't hit everything, but it's hitting the important things, I think. It's hitting both the activators on this side. What are you, a 3.5 activator? I mean, you're a weapon, so you have to go there. Hitting both the Shellies as well. It doesn't hit False Life anymore, but False Life during Battle Rage goes 35% faster. This is going to make things go 50% faster. I think we probably win before that happens. So I'm going to say this being in that bag is fine. We've only got one Shelly in that bag. And, oh, we've got all the activators in the bag actually. So yeah, that kind of works. We've got these 4 items in that bag. Yeah, I think that's fine. Send. Okay. Let's see how we get on. Lots of Surf Sand, which means all of our stuff's going to miss. We are going to oh, we're just dead. Oh, where are we? Or are we? They've run into stamina problems, so our Shellies have been able to keep us alive for a second. We do have a crazy amount of blinds, so I think unless we win to fatigue, we just lose, right? We are dealing some damage now. We won. How on earth did we win that? This thing kept us alive for ages because it's got a 50% crit chance and it has no accuracy, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if the Blood Goober did the most damage. Almost did the most damage, and that's because we had like 0% accuracy that whole game. 24 blind. Can we see blinds? Can we see how many we have on us? We cleansed 24 blinds. They put 32 on me, I guess. No, they put 72 on me. Yeah, so for the majority of that game I had no accuracy, and I don't know how we still won, because that's just stupid. It's the builds where, like, we just get smashed, and I'm sitting here going, how on earth did we lose that? And then there's a build like that, where we should have lost, and we just destroy them. Well, we didn't destroy them, did we? Let's be fair, we came pretty close. And again, sitting here, like, how on earth is that a thing? We want the Corrupted Crystal, we buy that, we put it here. We need bag space. Ooh, we're not really buffing ourselves. We are getting a few buffs out, but we're not really buffing, so we don't need that. Another Shelly could be cool, but we don't have a shell to turn it into. I'm going to say we're going to unreserve this fella and roll for bag slots. We could also get a Charismatic Wand, not wand, sorry. Charismatic Orb to make a Paradise Bird. It would mean they heal for more. It would trigger 7% faster. We'd need a bag slot. We could lock that and see if we want it. Let's roll for bag slots. We don't have stamina problems, but I will grab a fanny pack. I guess we fanny there. We do that, we do that. Better yet, we're going to fanny there instead. Bring both of you doggos up, bring you up, put you up here and get the present back in. You're going to make the other DPS pet. You should probably go there instead as an activator. You're 3.5, you just do a bit more damage, and you hit 4 pets. You also hit 4 pets, you hit 2 pets. Okay, never mind. So we're going to make this one better first. That's still hitting everything. That's still hitting everything. Yeah, alright. I still feel like we're looking pretty tight right now. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Let's send this. We have 5 gold. We could buy this stamina sack. Spend all your gold to generate and random items of a higher value. I think we're going to save our 5 gold. So we should have 20 gold when we sell everything from the present. Let's send it. We keep this reserved.
Yeah.
Cupcake staff going faster because of Nico. Nope. Just a cupcake staff with loads of buffs, loads of potions. Demolish them apparently. We're also getting loads of max health. Oh, because we have false life, of course. Alright, the build seems to have come together. We've been graced with a Shelly for free. That is fantastic news. That's probably the best thing I've ever heard. We don't need a garlic, so we should make 20 gold off this. We don't need the garlic. We don't need the strong heroic potion. We don't need the sand. I would like to keep that gem. We don't need this for 7. 14. This will put us on 17. This will put us on 18. We should be on 20 gold. So this didn't give us more gold value than what we currently have? Because we were gaining plus 15 gold. We had 5 gold. We lost 2 gold value. Don't know how that works. Cheese is really good. Amulet is really good as well. It's on sale. We'll buy it, see what we get. After 5 seconds, we trigger the pet, and we gain 4 spikes. Return damage limit of spikes against melee and range by 50%. This isn't bad. Don't think we care. We have nowhere to put you, really, other than the forging hammer, so I think we will just do that. We've gained another Shelly. This is where... Oh, this really wants to go here, though. This is where we need a singular bag slot there, so we can put another Shelly up here. I want the cheese, I want the Pyromancer orb, and I want a bag space for Shelly. That's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. You would go there, and we put Shelly just here. I think that's what we would do. Let's sell the healing herbs. Is that the play? We don't have anywhere to put the cheese. So we can't get the cheese in right now. I think we put the... Do we need mana? We don't even need mana, do we? Let's take out the blueberries. Let's buy this. Let's put you here. I know it doesn't hit anything, so it doesn't give us anything, but it is going to give us a paradise bird, which will mean... I mean, this obviously goes what? Items trigger 5% faster, and we remove 1 luck from our opponent. There's a misplay. You, however, items gain 7% chance to duplicate the buffs they gain. Oh, so this is going to basically hit this one item. We'll look at that in a second. Heal 7% more and trigger 7% faster. So both the Shellys would heal for 7% more every time it procs, which is good. It's beneficial to us. Nothing is really giving us buffs. You're giving us an empower if we have at least 10 armor, which is why Steel Goob would have been really good here, because we gain a bit of armor, but not really 10. So you're probably not giving us Empower, so you're not going to get that duplicated. This gives us a chance to duplicate both the Rejuvenation and the Luck, which is going to give us more crit chance, which is going to top us off for 100% crit, which I guess is okay. And that's it. The healing, this has a chance to duplicate its vampirism, I guess, at the start of battle. And then I guess it's going to heal for 7% more lifesteal. Not the worst, not the best. I'm going to sell the blueberries. We're going to roll once. Cheap bag slot. Cheap bag slot. What's it got? A lamp? A lamp could be cool. And we got a heart container to make a stone golem. We lock all this. I would like to get 2 gold. We could sell this for 2 gold. We'd then have to buy the bag first and put it here. So you can go back there. Shelly can go here, so it gets hit by both the pet and the jinx. I'm pretty sure with 8 pets, we have a 100% crit chance right off the bat. Because we start with 10% crit chance. Weapons have a 10% critical hit chance, plus 12 for each pet. Yeah, we have a 100% crit chance. Let's send it.
Yeah.
100% crit chance. You have a 5% crit chance because you're only getting crit from this. And these don't have a crit chance. Okay. Another cheese. A singular bag slot, which is perfect for the bird. It's exactly what we just needed. You're now hitting everything that you need to hit. The only thing you're not hitting that you need to hit is probably this fella. Because you duplicate buff. So we could take you out and put you here. We do lose a singular pet. Which means we probably don't have enough crit chance. We've gained another bag of stones, which I think is 3 or 4 bags of stones we need for the stone golem to deal crazy damage. We can put you on the bird, we may as well. We don't need this gemstone, we sell it. We don't really need a buff stick. We may as well keep hold of it. Another pink gemstone we would like to keep, and we've got a helmet. This is also pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. We can't really get it in anywhere though, unless we take out the buff stick. And then we just have reduced damage taken by 25% for the first 5 seconds, and we gain 35 armor, which isn't the worst thing in the world. 25% chance to resist critical hits, and 40% chance to resist stuns. You have buffed everything you need to buff, so you no longer need to be in the board. You can go there. Pink gemstone, we can put one in there, we can put one there. I would like them to merge. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. No, it's not going to happen. I've got nowhere to put them. Yes, we can't merge them, but we'll put one in for debuff cleanse and one in for their reduction in healing. Still want all of these things. Probably also want Nico at this point, so it makes all the pets go faster. So we're just going to lock the entire shop. We're going to keep this to buff any more dogs we get. Keep this for if we find a stone golem. We just need to buy the heart container. We send it.
Yeah.
Lots of heat. Double turbo Shelly. You're also putting quite a bit of frost on us as well, which is interesting. Nope, we just smashed. We will jump into survival round. Okay, what do we got? So, we don't need a toad. I don't think. You don't really fit the build anywhere. You don't really go anywhere. We're going to sell it. Bag space is good. It means we can merge some gems. You want to go in the helmet though, because you are a 30% reduction to the opponent's healing, which is huge. We would like this in a piece of armor or something, so we have a 20% increase in healing, but for now it can just deal after 5 seconds, deal 10 magic damage of 150% lifesteal in the bag. That's fine. You can also put the other one there, also fine. Don't need the blue gemstone, don't need a coal. We still don't have any gold to buy things, so what are we doing here? I don't know if turning these into a stone golem is a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. We don't really gain, we do gain rejuvenation from this thing, right? So the stone golem would activate, it would use its 7 rejuvenation to reduce cooldown to 2.6 seconds and gain 150 armor once. It would have 3 bags of stone on it, so it would deal plus 30 damage, so it would deal 38 to 51 damage. On hit, gaining in power, done. 30% chance to stun for 0.5 seconds. It'll be difficult to even craft that with the current layout. We'd have to basically, I don't know how we'd even do that. So maybe we don't go stone golem and we just continue with the stones as are. Because they're doing work, they're fine. Yeah, they're doing alright. Yeah, we don't do this. A lamp on this stone will be insane. Going right here. Triggering faster. I think we still want that lamp and a single bag slot right here. Nico would make all the doggos go faster. It would also make this go faster. And it would make the wolf emblem go faster, which is an activator for the goob. So this is kind of important. Don't exactly know where we'd put you to actually benefit us. Maybe where the wand is. In the hopes that this sells for quite a lot. Well, maybe not actually. Might have to go somewhere else. Still want both the cheeses. Still want the lamp. Still want Nico. We don't need this. We're holding on this in case we get any doggos so we can upgrade them. I don't think we're going to keep hold of this anymore because we're not going to go stone golem. We send 7 gold in the bank. Which may be a misplay because this doesn't seem to give us enough gold back. So, maybe that was a misplay. Maybe we should have spent the 7 gold. We either lose in one more hit. Yep, there we go. Busted blade. Very, very busted. Hitting us for 85 to 95 damage. You were giving it crit chance, so it had 100% crit chance. You've also got max health and a big heal when you drop to 50% health. You've got a lamp on a magic torch, which is interesting. I don't know why you wouldn't... No idea. Okay. It's fine. Bit of a rubbish one to lose, but it's fine. Loads of bag space. Love to see it. Can't see where we get this one in, so we'll just hold on to that for a second. Don't need a lightsaber. A shield's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. We could just basically dump it and put it next to where stoned is, or even take out the present at this point. Like this. And then present can just live in there. Got a fire, don't need it. I guess we can turn this into a burning sword, better than nothing. We'll hold on to this, as I say. We may as well put it in the bag now. Don't need a coal, we can get rid of a coal. You want to be in here, you want to be in here. Although I would rather have more healing in the shield. 3 slot bag, I don't think we can put you anywhere. Unless we move you down one. You down one. Like that. Is that how it was? That's how it was, right? Yeah, perfect. So we got it in, we got a single bag slot remaining. We have 6 gold. I guess we could sell a few things here. We could sell this and get another doggo. Move the helmet across and put another doggo in. Let's do that. You go up there, you go there now. Yeah, perfect. So we turn you into a better version. Cheese I still want, lamp I still want, cat I still want. Alright, let's send this. Survive 3 rounds, we've got 2 lives remaining. Katana, ooh, lots of heart shield, giving everything more health, more armor. You reflecting buffs back, and we got a singular goob doing its thing. Toad on toad, interesting. Lots of buffs, lots of max health. We are losing this by the looks. Big hit. Okay, we got there in the end. What was our damage like here? Stone's still doing the most damage, and that's got to be the left-hand stone, right? Yeah, left-hand stone. Yeah, okay. Crazy damage on that stone. It's a shame we didn't get a treasure stone. Another charismatic orb, we don't need it. We don't need this bag slot, we don't need that. We're getting another hero sword, don't need it. We don't need this scroll either. We don't need the little red gemstone, we don't need the little blue gemstone. I think this is where we buy the lamp and put the lamp here. It's a shame you don't get hit by the paradise bird, but it is what it is. I think that's okay. The scroll does not fit anyway, unless we take you out, because we don't need it in. You can hit a Shelly. Yep. You're hitting stone still again. Ideally, you would go somewhere else and you would go here, so you give it more armor. But then we lose crit chance. And we need this to hit at least 8 pets. So you are going to have to live there. One's going to live there. Some of this stuff we can do better. You may as well go there with the one there, because that way you do gain more armor. Scroll hits Shelly. Again, that's all that can do at the moment. It is what it is. I think that's okay. We want Shelly's to be hit by the bird. Yeah. Yeah, everything's looking good. We hold on to this. Don't know where we're going to put Nico if we can buy it. Don't know where we're going to put the cheeses. I think at this point we're going to unreserve the cheeses. And we're going to send it with just Nico on reserve. Double Vampiric Armor. Thorn Bloom with a Squirrel, Steel Goober. We probably died to poison here, maybe. We do have 3 Shellys, under 10 seconds, cleansing 6 at a time. We've got a lot of crit chance. Could be anyone's game. We won that. We only had 19 poison as well. They had 77 poison. They had minus 44% healing. We had minus 5% healing. So, if anything, because they didn't have enough healing, they lost, right? We only won with 66 health. Another few seconds and we probably would have lost. But because they had less healing, I guess, is what killed them. They're also converting their own health to armor. We've got some stones which are ripping away their armor. And I guess the lamp did trigger because we've gained 44 to 46 damage on that rock. Okay. I mean, you can just get thrown in anyway, that's fine. Every 2.3 seconds we gain a Vampirism. That's going to work very nicely for this thing. And deal 10 magic damage with 100% lifesteal. Ideally, you want to be in this birdie, but you're not going to be able to go where the birdie is, so that's fine. Triggers 1% faster for each frost and 2% faster for each blind. Doesn't really matter, we'll just pop them there for now. Bag space, can't put it in. A green gemstone. I mean, nah. Blueberries can stay in, banana can get sold, health pot can get sold, broccoli goob can get sold. Can we put you here for 40 gold? We can. So now, Paradise Bird goes faster, the lamp goes faster, and all the pets go faster, in addition to the wolf emblem. We need to get this in somehow. This is going to have to go there and replace the blueberries we just put in, if we can get a single bag slot. We're going to have to sell this as well. There's a double back slot. That works. You can go in there. You can go in there. Happy days. This is the build going into the final round. Let's send it. We don't need to change anything, do we? No. You no longer gain the armor from the shield. Shield's also not touching the wolf emblem. It's also not touching this wolf. But again, the way we've got it all set up kind of works. We don't need the present going into the final round. That's probably a misplay. We're going to keep it in though. It gives us 5 random buffs. Why wouldn't we keep the present? Another busted blade build with loads of crit chance, so it's immediately 100% crit chance. They're going to hit me once, maybe twice. It didn't crit me. It hit me for 31. Because we resist crit chance. We resisted a second crit and now it's starting to crit me. Last hit wasn't a crit. I can't believe we destroyed that. This helmet, crazy. 25% chance to resist critical hits, and it resisted 3 of the 6 hits, I think. That's more like a 50% chance. Damage at the end here? The doggo did more damage. Wait, what? The lamp triggered, and yet this did more damage. 148 to 130. How is that even a thing? When you were dealing half the damage of a stone, this is a 1.64 second activator. You're a 1.82 activator. I guess the crits were more on that? I don't even understand how that's a thing. This wouldn't have had 40 to 42 damage the whole fight though, obviously, because the lamp triggered and gained plus 27 damage. So it would have been more likely around like the 100 damage mark, just because of the extra crit chance. But then everything starts on 100% crit chance, so this doesn't actually need to be touching the stones. This just needs to touch the hero sword for 43 crit chance and the blood gooblet for 43 crit chance. Devouring Sphere of 31. Where's the blood goob? Oh, 36 damage on the blood goob. That kind of sucks. Didn't activate very fast. Yeah, okay. That was not too bad. Considering, we'll take the plus 12. Considering we basically got slammed at the start of this and we were going nowhere for the opening like 6, 7, 8 turns, this seemed to turn out really well when we got the wolf emblem and the present. And maybe a few other things. But yeah, that seemed to work out really nicely. Alright. Alright. We got the Pyromancer with the Fire Pit. So, we already know what we're doing here. We'll grab a shell for lots of shellies. We'll grab the whetstone for a hero sword. We need some fires, which this will generate, and we need some more whetstones. We need 2 more whetstones. Do we want leaf badge? I'm going to say no. We roll past it. We roll past this. There's the second whetstone. We need you. Bag space is nice. We're not going to grab it. We're going to roll for another whetstone. A chili is ginormous. I guess we get cheap bag space because it's there. I guess. Something like that. Let's send it. We've got the chili on reserve. We need 1 more whetstone. Interesting bag. If we lose to this, I will cry. We probably will lose to this because they've got lots of healing and we do not have any healing. Oh my goodness gracious. Time to uninstall the game. Okay. I would like that to turn into a burning sword first, but I guess we're not going to be able to. I want another shell. We buy 3 of these. Easy peasy. We want a chili for a chili goob. Easy peasy. We need 1 more whetstone. Oh, we should have bought the fire. There's the other whetstone. That was a misplay. We should have brought the fire first. Because now we don't get to make anything on this turn. If we bought the fire, we'd be able to craft this into the sword we need now. And then next turn buy the whetstone and oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe we've done this. So what do we sell? Do we just sell the star? No, we don't do that. We could sell both the shells, we could sell a bag slot for 2, as crazy as that might seem. That's what we're going to do, we're going to sell it so we can make this now. You can go back in there, and then we've got an extra bag slot, which can just go up there for lols. Let's send this, let's reserve a bag slot, because now we need another one. I'm kind of happy with the choices and the decisions we've made. We have a chili goo pumping out some heat, pumping out some minor heals. They're going to gain a lot of max health. And our weapon should kind of ramp, but also not ramp at the same time. I feel like we missed a lot there for 70% accuracy. Oh, it's because we've got loads of blinds, haven't we? Because we've got a broom. Alright. We'll take the second loss. That's okay. That now makes a burning blade into a hero longsword and now becomes a burning blade. That's the weapon of choice we want. Double rainbow is really good. We've tried this a few times with the Pyromancer. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it has not worked. Power of the Moon is also really good. When fatigue starts, we increase our maximum health by 65%. And heavy drinking is not the worst thing in the world. I do quite like heavy drinking, it just sometimes doesn't work. If we go Power of the Moon... Power of the Moon is not bad. We got that randomly last time, and that was the heat build that was insane. I would like double rainbow though to duplicate loads of buffs. No, we're going Power of the Moon. We're going Power of the Moon. Okay, we want bag space. We're going to buy it now. We're going to roll. There's a health pot for Shelly. We take it. We could have done that better by just doing that actually. So you still hit 2 and 1 on 1. There's another Shelly. I would like 4 Shellys, so I'm going to be super greedy this game, and we're going to aim for 4 Shellys. You do nothing at the moment, but you do increase our max health during fatigue, and fatigue starts 5 seconds earlier, so that's fine. Fire Pit. We spend 1 gold to generate a flame. I can't remember if I discussed this or not. Start a battle, we gain 5 max health for each flame item inside. So we do want loads of flames, but we do generate a flame every round. I think I'm actually going to lock that and buy it. And I'm going to lock the fanny pack. We send this. I think this is looking okay as a starting couple of rounds. We've lost the first few, but we shouldn't... Ooh, we might against a Thorn Burst and double daggers. They missed, that's cool. You got a minor heal, we've got a minor heal, that's fine. Health potion probably saved us there. Shelly has been made. We do want both the flames because we want to make a turbo Shelly, which is why we probably need to be buying flames as opposed to just hoping that the game gives me them. I'm going to move you across one though, so you go there, you go there. We put the other shell here. Ew, that's awkward. I wanted these to touch Shelly. It's fine, doesn't matter. Put you back in, that's fine. Star can go anywhere. Another fanny pack, we put it there, we bring you out. This is where Shelly probably wants to be in that fanny pack. So let's bring you back in, let's put this here. Like so. Yep, that's fine. We don't need another whetstone. We could have tried to make an additional burning blade, but I don't think we need to do that. I think we roll past all this. There's the sword, lol. Don't need any of that. We roll past it. We could do with another fanny pack. I'm going to lock it and we're going to roll one more time. Box of riches could be cool. Let's send it like this. Have some coffee. That's a bonkers weapon, by the way. A very long spear. Destroy 12 armor for each free slot, and your opponent takes 5% damage. That's crazy. 1.5 second cooldown. Do you just need 2 spears to make that? 2 spears and a twine, right? Spear. 2 spears and a twine. That's kind of crazy. Just the fact that they take 5% more damage is nuts. Maybe the next build we go with a adventurer, or whatever class we make that can use the twine, we make a heavy, a very long spear build. Is this a really easy turn? Box of riches, double fanny. It might just be. It might just be. No, that's a rubbish thing. Yeah, okay, that's kind of bad actually. Loads of fanny packs and nothing in them. You don't need to be in the fanny pack. You don't need to be in the fanny pack. Nothing needs to be in a fanny pack. Okay. Well, at least you're in 2, you're in 1. I mean, you could probably... I mean, it is what it is. It's fine. Whatever. Okay, let's just send. We've got 3 of our fire items in the bag, so we start with 15 max health, 85 versus 70. You've got a double axe, loads of gemstones, and you've got a potion thing using a potion every 3.85 seconds. So you're going to heal for 12, or you're going to gain 30 armor and convert 15 health. This is never going to proc on its own, because they never gain 45 armor. Smashed them, 45 heat, 25 heat, sorry, I'll take it. Another potion for Shelly. Perfect. We've got 2 fires ready to make a turbo Shelly as well. We do need mana. You're going to go here to touch the chili, and you're in a fanny pack. We're going to roll past all this. I am going to buy the fires. I'm going to buy this as well, so we make a better gemstone as an activator. There's a goob for the chili goober. We're obviously going to do it. We're going to save our 2 gold. We're going to send it like this. Axe, Shepherd's Crook, Spike Shield. I'm going to say we win because we have way more healing than you do. And we're also going to ramp heat, but probably not as fast as we want to. We do kind of have double their health. They've health potted, we've health potted. It's a pretty close game. We lost. How on earth did we lose that? I do not know. You had stamina problems. We had 31 heat, which meant our weapon was triggering every 0.88 seconds, just as though it was 1.82. Don't know how we lost that. Okay, it is what it is. There's another Shelly. There's a Turbo Shelly being made. You can go there, you can go there, you can go anywhere, doesn't matter. Need the goober for the chili goob. Don't think we need another fanny pack. But we're going to buy it. No, we're not. We're going to roll past it. We could get another goob. That might be overkill, but I'm kind of tempted. I would like an additional chili goober, but we're already going to have 1 chili goober. I think we lock it, we buy a flame, we roll once or twice. That's crazy. If ever we see a 16 cost perfect gemstone, chances are we're probably going to buy it. Because that's nuts. Even in just armor, 40% chance to ignore poison, incredible. After 3 seconds, we gain 7 rejuvenation in the backpack. Incredible. But in a weapon, 80% chance to inflict 4 poison on hit, and we're going to be swinging at like 0.88 seconds as we just saw. Crazy. So let's reorganize bags now. We save on for the goob for a second chili goob if we get another chili, and we're going to lock this in to put in the weapon immediately. 80% chance to inflict 4 poison is bonkers. Let's send it. This is looking fine. Falcon Blade with lots of stones. Okay. Falcon Blade is going to go even faster because of this, but you have loads of stamina problems. We've just been healed by Turbo Shelly and Shelly, so we're back in the game. We've got a crazy amount of HP compared to you, and I think we just take it. What's giving us so much max health here? Oh, when fatigue starts, we gain 65% of our max health, of course. Of course! Chili Goob is made. This is where things get a bit more confusing because we're probably going to have to switch bags around. We are going to buy Firebender. That's insane, that's insane. Okay. We do want to maintain the Shelly gain, so we're going to buy that, and that's for Shelly. This probably, we'd have to reorganize bags again, so we'll do that in just a second. Actually, we'll just do it now. Yeah, we'll just do that now. We can sell the blue gemstone, I don't think we care about it. I'm also tempted here to buy another goober and put you right here. We need more bag space before we do that. So I'm going to buy the Flawless Ruby and we're going to bang that in the weapon. Which means, again, these are going to eventually live in armor pieces. But for now, we gain an extra 20% lifesteal on this weapon, which will ramp in damage a little bit. And I'm happy about that. So Goob goes here next turn if we get a chili, which I hope we do, but we're probably going to buy this first, and then this can replace this gem. Send, we keep 5 gold. Have some coffee. Smashed him. Smashed him. Time Dilator is nuts. How do we always get Time Dilator when we run this build? That is crazy to me. You now need to go somewhere else, so you're going to live up here. So you become a Turbo Shelly. We need 1 more health part for the 4th Turbo Shelly. Time dilator kind of changes everything up, right? We can put blueberries here. Time dilator can just go there. We do not get the 16. I'm going to buy that first. That's what we're going to do first. We can also spin you around and put you like this so we can get a fire in. We could also spin you around like that. Does that work? Kind of. Kind of works. Yeah, kind of. We'll spin these both back round when we can, because that way they can we can get an extra fire in the bottom bits. So you hit 6 fiery things currently, which I'm gonna say is okay. How else could we do that? We could bring that down, right? Oh no, because you need to go in that bag like that, I guess. We could also do this and spin this around one just to optimize bags currently. Right? Just to optimize our bags. Not optimize in terms of everything in a fanny pack that needs to be in a fanny pack, but just in terms of like optimizing like cooldowns and things like this, right? 2 red gems want to be merged, we can't merge them. Star doesn't need to go in, but we'll put a star in, it's fine. We want time dilator, we want the goob, we also wouldn't mind another box of riches, but that's being super greedy. So we're not going to go for another box of riches. Yes, we are. Send it. We're making a turbo shally. We should just put on so much poison that we just win because of poison, right? We're inflicting 4 a swing, give or take. And this is going quicker and quicker, although we're about to die. How did we get so low? I guess the hero sword and the dagger did a couple of swings that hurt me. That seemed a bit weird. Oh, you gained 45 armor, so technically around here you should have no armor left, but you still have armor. I guess you've got more weapons than I do, so that makes sense. You've also got a bit more heat than I do, kind of makes sense. You almost killed me, and then obviously both the Shellys kick in. 40 health, 40 health. How did we just gain health there? Oh, the Shelly kicked in at that point. Okay, I was trying to work out where we gained our 3rd heal from. And then I guess we just won because of the other heals and stuff. Alright, that was a weird fight. Oh, what do you do? 20% chance to duplicate any heat you gain. Sun shield, block damage, 60% chance to gain a heat. Sun armor uses heat. We gain 16 art. That's kind of nutty. Oh wait, but you only gain what? Wait, what? 20% chance to duplicate any heat you gain. That doesn't matter where it is in the backpack. That just has a 20% chance to just duplicate any heat. Holy moly. And then I guess the stars are for sun shield and sun armor. We also have possibility of getting moon armor and moon shield, so we could just go both moon and sun armor and shield maybe. This is a no-brainer. We just buy this, right? That's insane. 20% chance to duplicate any heat we gain. Holy! We can move the blueberries anywhere, it doesn't matter. We will buy time dilator. Time dilator, your and your opponent's weapons attack 30% slower. Every 1 second, you trigger the item with the highest cooldown. Let me restart that last part. Every 1 second, your item with the highest cooldown triggers 6% faster. So that's obviously going to rotate through all the Shellys. Basically. That's looking pretty good to me. We can put a fire there as well. You no longer need to be in a fanny pack, so we can fanny pack, sword goes in. Ooh, we would like a fanny pack here actually, but that's okay. I guess we keep the blueberries. I guess we put Solaris in. That would be crazy not to put that in. Star, technically don't need it. No, we do. No, we don't, because we've got an accessory. So this no longer needs to be in the bag. We'll hold on to it, because I don't... It makes it feel a bit weird if we sell this, to be fair, because we've gone random. We have a reward for being random, although it's only minor. We'll keep both the red gemstones. We don't need the green gemstone. I think we buy the goob now, because that is going to go in when we get a bit more bag space, and then we send it. Is that shell hitting a Shelly? Nope, now it is. Perfect. Now we send it. I don't know if that was a misplay last game as well. It could have been. You've also got a Falcon Blade with a lamp. You've got a Broccoli Goob, and you've got a Turtle, so you're going to gain a lot of armor. Can we out-ramp them? You're hitting me for over 50 damage. What on earth? Oh, it's because Falcon Blade triggers twice. Yeah, that's why. And with the lamp, if it had procced, yeah, that's a lot of damage. So we just got smashed by a Falcon Blade. Make sense? There's the second chili. We need the chili. We're going to unreserve this. We're going to roll for bag space. That's kind of okay for bag space. It's not the best, but we'll take it for a second. We'll roll again. There's some more bag space. We have to sell one item. I'm going to say now we sell the star because we don't need it. Perfect. We put bag space there. We put a fanny pack here. Huh. I mean, don't know how I feel about this. We want the goob here. So you probably want to go there a second. Turbo Shally can go in double fanny pack, and Turbo Shally can go in double fanny pack. We keep the fire there, it loses one fire by doing so. I think that is a-okay. You can go sideways. Kinda don't want that like that. We want this here instead. You go there with blueberries and possibly a chili. Right? You can just go anywhere, doesn't matter. Box of riches, doesn't matter. 3 red gemstones really want merging. You can go here and here, I guess. Can't put you anywhere yet. I think we save all these items, we send it. Making a second chili goober, which is nice. Bunch of turbo shellies, which again is nice. I'd like them all in double fanny packs to be fair, but that's okay. Could we not do that? I mean, we could, right? We just single fanny pack there. Right? So you go in double, you go in double. Oh, one would have to go. Oh, well, you can just go in a double like that. We put a fire there, so you still hit all the fiery things. Are you a fire item? You're not a fire item. Really? Alright. You can go there instead then, so you hit as many fire things as possible. You're in a double fanny pack. We can take out that fire for that. I mean, if we had another fanny pack somewhere. We could put a 4-slotter here. No, I don't think that's required for triple Shelly and triple fanny packs. 3 of them in a fire, we send it like this. Fire. I'm gonna say we win this. 7 debuffs inflicted, you gain 6 armor. I mean, you're gaining 9 armor because it's 50%. You gained a couple of invulnerabilities. How many times? Once. We're putting way more poison on you than you're putting on me. You're also putting poison on yourself. Yeah, we just flat out win that. Okay. I assumed as much. There is the chili goob. Okay. We now have a problem. If anything, we put this here. And then we double blueberry either side, right? So they've both got a fast-ish activator. Yeah, I think that is the way we play that. Luckily we had a blueberry available. We roll for bag space. You're going to go very quick, but you're also going to go very quick. We use 1 mana every 2.8 seconds, but we are gaining 2 mana every 3.5 seconds. We do want a mana orb. So, I mean, I don't know where we put you exactly. Probably there. On the time dilator every 1 second, and the goob, I guess. Bag space, bag space. We probably want both of these things. So we're in a double fanny pack. If we move you across one, you can be on a weapon, but only the weapon, and a chili goob. Time dilator is faster, it's every 1 second. You're every 1.6 seconds, so that is better for this. Nothing else can go up here, I guess, for that. At this point in time, I'm going to sell a fire, and we're going to buy a triple and put it here. Just so we can A, merge some things, and B, get that in. We don't need a blue gemstone, we sell that. We're going to hold on the red one instead of buying this bag slot, and we're going to reserve it and send it like this. I think this is looking okay. I was about to say you don't have a weapon, but you do. You've got Bloodthorn, and you're also ignoring all of our armor. Luckily, we ain't got none. So that gem's just going to put on some frost, and it's going to put on some mana for you. We're already over 100 heat. 20 seconds in, we almost had 200 heat. Crazy, we'll take that. Don't think we need another goob, I think that's overkill. Let's put another fire in. We will buy the singular bag slot, we'll put it here. Or there, wherever. Don't need a ruby knight or a ruby egg to turn into a ruby whelp. We could have made a... No, we can't because we need a twine. We can't have a twine, so we roll past all of this. There's our 4th Shelly. So we buy a potion, we put it in. That's going to make our 4th Shelly, as I say. We need the armor to make either moon armor or sun armor. So what have we got here? Moon armor activates, we inflict a blind, or moon armor uses a heat, we gain 16 armor. So every 2.6 seconds, this gains 3 mana and reflects 2 debuffs. And it would inflict a blind, because we've got Power of the Moon, moon armor. Or every 3 seconds, we use a heat to heal for 12, and cleanse 2 debuffs, and gain 16 armor. Start of battle, we gain 70 armor, and we gain 1 heat for each light item. Gain 50 armor plus 20 for each mana item. I don't know which one we want of these two, to be completely honest. I don't like the idea of using heat, because that means we're going to slow down our heat generation. At a certain point it doesn't matter, because I think things have a cap on their cooldown. But every time Moon Armor activates, we inflict a blind, which could save us in the long run. Gaining 16 armor every, 4 seconds? 3 seconds? Every 3 seconds. This will eventually be like every, 0.8 seconds. So maybe this is beneficial. Lots of healing, we're cleansing 2 debuffs, and we are gaining 16 armor. As opposed to inflicting blind and reflecting 2 debuffs. I mean, this is probably better because we're gaining loads of mana, but we only use mana for friendly fire. I'm not sure which one's better, to be completely honest. We put this red gem instead of this red gem. Is dealing 6 damage of 150% lifesteal better than 1 heat? Probably not. It's 6 damage. I think 1 heat is probably better. We turn this into a turbo... Sorry, we turn it into a Shelly. We then use 2 flames to turn it into a turbo Shelly. We send with 8 gold. We're going to reserve this. Yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we're looking pretty good here. 3 claws of attack with loads of crit chance. You've also got 2 red orchid collars, which is baffling to me. What? Alright, I was about to be like, this is an instant loss. But this, items steal 3% life for each look. You have 1 look. And gain 4% critical hit chance for each vampirism. You've got 2 vampirism. You've basically got like the perfect setup with all these items, but you don't have any vampirism or luck. And you also don't inflict poison, really, so you don't... What? What crazy build that's not really going anywhere. I mean, it's the start of a really good build, you're just missing like loads of vampirism and loads of luck. Okay. Okay! We need the shield as well, perfect. We're now making Turbo Shelly, we can get these back in. We do not need yellow gems, but for now, because we're about to gain a bunch of armor, I think we hold on to it. How do we do this? You're gonna go in, Box of Riches comes out, Solaris goes there, Power of the Moon goes there, you go here for a turn. Now, do we go with Moon Shield and Moon Armor first? Moon Shield, we reflect a debuff. Moon Armor, we inflict a blind. Sun Shield blocks damage, 60% chance to gain a heat. I think Power of the Moon's way better than this. The only thing that's good about this is a 20% chance to duplicate any heat we find. Or gain, sorry, we don't find it. So we are going to make Moon Armor. Yeah, perfect. We're going to keep this. We need a Mana Orb. I'd like to roll a few times for said Mana Orb. One more time. That we need. We may as well get this. You can go there. You can go up there. You can go there. You can go there. Perfect. We got some gemstones. I want to put the red ones in. But we'll maintain yellow. I don't normally go with yellows, but resist chance, sorry, 10% chance to resist stuns and a 5% chance to resist critical hits, I think is kind of important. And we've got a little red gemstone, which again, we'll merge when and if we can. Don't need an armor potion, don't need jinx. We want the shield for moon armor, moon shield. But we need another mana orb, and we want the corrupted crystal for when we get a helmet to make the cap of discomfort. Let's send this. That armor's a better activator than blueberries, I've just realised. This is a 2.8 second cooldown, isn't it? It was a 2.8 second cooldown. You have moon armor, so you're reflecting debuffs onto me, but we are going so fast that we don't have any debuffs ever. The timer is hitting basically all 4 Shellys at once. Because it's going so fast. We have no stamina. Oh my goodness, look how fast it's going on just Shelly. Oh, we can't reduce it anymore. Oh, we've broke it. They've got over 2,000 health, so we lost, apparently. I'm not really sure how that's a thing, but okay. The time dilator was just stuck on Shelly because it was a 1.2 second cooldown with 833 heat. That's the lowest Shelly can go down. 1.1's on turbo Shellys, I guess. I'm sure they can go lower than that. 0.28, 0.25, 0.16, 22, 0.1. So how on earth did we lose this? You had false life. So any overheal was giving you more max health. You had loads of lifesteal. Healing was increased by 30%. This is where we need pink gems. You had some rock stealing minor damage. I guess the healing here was just crazy on their side. So we just never got to kill them, right? Yeah, Vampirism healed 3,559, even though they had 52 Vampirism. I don't really know how you kill someone with this much, like, overhealing and Vampirism. False life gave them the most health, so they were basically, they just had so much heal and we had so little damage, I guess, that we never knocked them below a certain threshold of health. We probably will lag going through all this. Like even here. We're only hitting them for 30 every now and then because we have stamina problems. Interesting build. Crazy max life. I mean, we've got one more life left. I didn't think we'd lose that, to be honest. We are going to want that shield now. So we probably are going to have to reorganize bag slots. Like so. We make a sun shield and a moon armor. So both of these items actually do something. We send it. That's what we're going to do. We shouldn't have sent that. No, we should have. We had no gold left. That's fine. Chess, I think we just win. I haven't seen a chessboard actually be good yet. They do have a hell of a lot of buffs. Now they've gained another load of buffs because their mana orb is used. They have a katana critting 74. That's a lot of damage. That was probably the best chessboard I've seen, and they still didn't do a massive amount of anything. We'll do survival, of course. We now have a sun shield. That's the first time we've made a sun shield. That was the achievement we just unlocked. You can go there, power of the moon up here, so both of these are doing something. Every time the sun shield blocks, we have a 60% chance to gain a heat, and every time the moon armor fires, we inflict 1 blind. You can go back down there, you can go there as debuff cleanse. We want this crystal. We're going to do that. So we have increased our healing by 25% overall. We no longer have life still on the weapon, but the weapon doesn't deal that much damage, so I think that's okay. We could buy another blue gemstone. I don't care about blue or yellow gemstones, so we're going to roll past all of them. We do want this for 8. So we sell a singular fire and we buy you for 8. Draconic Orb. After we reach 15 heat, the next 3 attacks are critical, and every 3.8 seconds we remove 1 spike from your opponent and gain 1 heat per removed spike. Massive. If we didn't have a weapon, the 15 heat reach, next 3 hits are critical, means that friendly fire, when it gains 60 heat, it deals 100 damage, 100 magic damage. It means it crits 200, which is crazy. So the no weapon build with friendly fire and a couple of draconic orbs, or just one because it only hits 1 time, pretty big. We could even, I don't think I've ever seen Solaris before, to be completely honest, but Sun Shield does also deal magic damage. So a really crazy thing here would be being the Adventurer and Pyromancer in terms of the items. You'd have to be an Adventurer. Oh, you wouldn't get Friendly Fire though, because it's a unique skill, isn't it? Or subclass. Because I was thinking Turtle, because obviously when Turtle gains loads of armor, this then deals an incredible amount of magic damage. You could still do that, just if you didn't have Friendly Fire and you had something else giving you loads of heat. It would still work. And then just Draconic Orbs, the 3 crits just come from the shield every time it gains a crazy amount of armor. Loads of pets, loads of buffs, a bunch of debuff cleanse, and a cupcake staff. You've also reduced our healing by minus 5%. It's not a lot, so our healing should be on point. It's a good job we put that gem in the armor for the increase in heal, otherwise we may lose, or we may have lost this because our healing would have been awful. We'll take it. There's the helmet for the corrupted crystal. We also have some bag space. I think we buy the bag space. We buy more bag space. You can now live up here. Better yet, we do that. It's the next to the things they're next to. We take corrupted crystal out. We buy the helmet. You go in the helmet. Perfect. Another blue gemstone, may as well merge it. Another fire, may as well pop it in. Don't think we need any other gem in this weapon. No, I don't think we do. I think just this one gem's good enough. We could make it go 10% faster, I guess. I'm not really bothered. 20 max health and some vampirism could be nice. Not really fussed. Not really bothered about any of this stuff. Nope, we roll past it. Again, blue gem, not really fussed. It might be nice to put in the weapon so we have a 40% chance to ignore armor, just in case we come across any crazy armor builds. And we got some more bag space, which I think we need, right? Yeah, we got a whole row. Send it? No, we lock the armor because we can get sun armor or another moon armor. Sun armor would go pretty hard here. We'd have to, like, yeah, put like an armor there, shield here, armor here, or something. Or maybe both the armors down here, shield in the middle. We'll figure that out when we get there. We'll lock all these three. Let's send. Don't think we need to move anything else. Oh, you've got 2 obsidian dragons, one of which is not hitting a weapon, which is just ridiculous. I don't know why you'd do that if we lose to this. It is what it is, I guess. We do have loads of extra healing, so I'm hoping we win. You're also using your heat, right? So this is the thing that I don't get. I mean, I get it because it's a heat build and it makes sense. With sun armor, you're using 1 heat every 2.17 seconds. You're generating a heat every 1.48 seconds. So basically, you're not really keeping up here. You are, but you're not really. You don't really have a lot of heat left over, right? So you're not going to ramp that hard. You've also got 2 chilies every 2 and every 3 seconds. So every, like, what are we thinking? Every, say, 3 and a bit seconds, you're generating 3 heat. You're using 1, and then you're also using 2 every 1.6 seconds. Every time you gain 5 heat, the obsidian dragons are gaining 2 damage. Perfect. This one is not facing a weapon, so this is ridiculous. You are facing a weapon, so this is getting a crit chance every time you gain 5 heat. Gains 2 damage, and the next hit of your star weapon is critical, so this is going to start ramping in critical hits. Big damage. But you're using so much heat. Did you even hit 15? You did hit 15, so the obsidian draconic orb, sorry, the draconic orb did give you 3 crit chance, 3 critical hits. But because you're using so much heat, you don't ramp in heat, and then we just win because everything on our side is triggering so much quicker than your side. Turbo Shell is triggering every 1.88 seconds. So you hit me for like 30 to 36, and then we heal for like 68. So it doesn't really work. Again, if they didn't use loads of heat, if they didn't have this Staff of Fire, and say, I don't know, they'd position the weapon a bit differently. So this obsidian dragon, was touching the top of the sword, and this one was touching the bottom of the sword, or the side of the sword, to give it loads of crit chance. They would have won, I think. But because they're consuming their heat, they don't win. At least that's how my brain sees that anyway. We put that in, we put that in. Now we can buy more armor. Again, judging from what we've just experienced or seen, I don't think we want to do this and use a heat every 3 seconds to heal for 12 and cleanse 2 debuffs. I mean, we're going to. We take that out, we take that out, we take that out. How do we make it hit 2 fires? Oh, that's awkward. We'd have to sell something. We have 1 round left. Oh, I didn't realise. Oh. Nah, it's fine. So we sell the box of riches. We buy the bag slot. You can go there. You can go here. Helmet can go there. We put 1 of these gems in the helmet and 1 in the armor. Yep. Okay. Alright. 2 gold remaining. I don't think we sell anything. We don't need this. Every 5 mana gained, we gain 4 armor. I mean, that is probably better than something we're doing. 24% reduction in their healing, I think, is really big. I think this is fine. We unreserve this. We roll once to see what we can buy. Nothing. Roll again, didn't get nothing. Let's send it. It's a shame we only have 1 round left, but it is what it is. Does this give us armor? No, so this shield's fine doing what it's doing. Okay. Yeah, okay. I wasn't really paying attention to too much of the board there. I was trying to work out if this was duplicating heat everywhere or not. It looks like it was, because this gained 3 heat at one point. This just showed us 1 heat gain every time the shield blocked, because it's touching the shield. Okay, their side of the board. Vampiric Armor, Bloodthorn, loss of Vampirism, loss of Rejuvenation to keep them up. They also had a Charismatic Wand, giving them every buff every 2.49 seconds. Loads of Empower. We smashed them because we have loads of heat, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Loads of luck, loads of mana, loads of rejuvenation. Not loads, but enough. And then a bunch of heat. We had plus 20% healing. They had minus 54% healing because the cap gives them 30% reduction to their healing. In addition to that, we had the 2 chipped amethysts, obviously 24%. 54% reduction in their healing. Had they have not had this, this may have been a different fight. Although they did have 82 poison, 28 blind. Moon armor with Power of the Moon is actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think much to Power of the Moon for a long time. Same thing with a lot of the unique skills in this game. But I'm starting to come around to this. Fatigue starting earlier, that's fine. Fatigue starts increase your max health by 65%, really good. This is already reflecting 2 debuffs. And if we had the Moon Shield, we'd reflect an additional debuff. So yeah, I think Power of the Moon's pretty tasty, I'm not going to lie. Alright. Pyromancer, right? This should, yeah, we're out of gold. Ding! 22 in platinum. I'm very happy about that. Believe it or not.